What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Fallen Ninja here, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day or an amazing night, depending on wherever you are. I'm here with a Dead Island 2 video, and this is really just my overall review of the game and really what I think about it. And I'm going to be talking about some of the best topics here, what I think is good about the game, things that I've found wrong with the game. So let's go ahead and break this down, shall we? Um, One of the biggest things that I noticed about this game is it's definitely heavily combat rooted, and I like that a lot. But the biggest thing that I love about Dead Island 2 that screams Dead Island is it's a very optional type of game. What I mean by that is you can play this game however the fuck you want to. And that goes to say, as far as the combat, they give you so many choices on how you want to play as far as slayers go for the skills, and as far as the weapon types, there's so many different weapon types. You can literally use any weapon you want, put whatever mod you want on it, and once you start getting blue weapons or even green weapons and you start putting mods on them, it just feels overpowering as fuck. I mean, I'm fisting to show you right now. I'm fisting to go over here and kill this zombie right here. So check this out. Look at this. Look how brutal this is. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. I just smashed that fucker's head in. And that's another thing that I really like. You can literally see the physicality from the damage. Wherever you hit on a zombie, you will be able to see. So I hit him right there in the stomach or the chest area. You literally can see that. Watch this. Boom. Hit their head. That bitch's head got knocked in. Look at that. Check this out. Hold on. Boom, I hit him with a block. Oh my goodness. Okay, look, let me switch to a different weapon like the claw hands for a second. Check this out. I just want to give you a good example here. Oh my god. Right through her face, bro. Ooh. Look at that, man. Even with the electric mod, you can see the burning or the shocking damage on them from being fried up by electricity. Like, that is so amazing that these developers came up with that. And I really like the fact how each weapon has its own feel for a swing. Like, if you were swinging a sledgehammer, for instance, it's gonna swing slow, obviously, because it's a big, heavy weapon. It's a sledgehammer, and your character is gonna take a couple of seconds to gain his balance back to get in for another swing. Rather than a weapon like a knife or a sword, it's lightweight, so it's gonna swing a lot faster, obviously. And just the sound of every weapon. I mean, look at this. For the knife, for the sword. Now check this out. For the axe. Oh my goodness. And then for a tie rod. Every sound of every weapon is different. And there's a different feel for every weapon when you swing it, when you charge it. And I really like that. I really like that aspect of the game. And not only does it stop there, I mean, even the environmental damage is absolutely insane. Especially with the cans, the jerry cans. If you guys can throw a water can at a group of zombies and then use a weapon with an electric mod on it, you will literally fuck their ass up. Like, look, let me get this guy to come over here near this water one time. Come here, buddy. Come get a little wet. Ow, fucking asshole. Get his ass wet one time. Let me see, maybe I need to use a fire damage or something like that. Let me see. Electric. Well, they are firefighters, so they'd probably be immune to fire and electric damage, so something like this. I like how on certain zombie types you literally have to come up with or think about what weapon you're using on the zombies, because certain elements they'll be immune to, like firefighter zombies immune to electricity and fire, obviously, because they're wearing a big firefighter suit. So I have to use something like an impactor mod on my weapon to fuck them up like that. Man, look at this physicality though. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Everywhere where I hit on the zombie, you can literally see it busted open on them. The head, right there in the shoulder and neck. I mean, jeez, it's absolutely ridiculous. I love it so much. I've seen so many people hating on this game when it first came out, and to be quite honest with you, my honest opinion, I think that people were hating on this game just to hate on it because it's not or as good as Dead Island 1 is what somebody said. I think they were just really trying to compare it so much to Dead Island 1. This game in itself has its good qualities. It's fucking awesome. Another thing is that I've seen people complaining about the QTEs. Guys, the QTEs are not forced QTEs. This is not God of War, where you have to get a forced QTE for a dramatic ass cutscene, okay? Even though I love those cutscenes and those QTEs, it's not forced. Literally, you have the option to click square right here if you wanted to step on his head. You don't have to. I could literally go up to that zombie and just keep swinging at him and kill him like that if I wanted to. And that's what I'm talking about when I say they give you plenty of options on playstyle and how you want to play. Because mainly, I noticed that the QTEs are there for maiming, and what that is used for is to help you to not waste your weapon's durability the whole time. Because if you're just swinging at zombies the whole time, you're going to be wasting your weapon's durability. Rather than maiming a zombie, it gives you the option to, you know, not waste some durability and step on their head or such. Holy crap, I am probably gonna die here, I'm not gonna lie. This fucking slobber zombie. Man, these motherfuckers are powerful. Ooh, ooh, get me away. Catch on fire. Die. Use my med kit. I'm finna come at his ass. Oh, fuck. He throws it at me. Hold on. Oh my goodness, dude. I chopped his body in half. Look at that with the sword. That is some great physicality, man. It's awesome. Come here, bud. Nope. Oh shit. He's actually dealing a good bit of damage to me. Oh my goodness, man. Look at this. Absolutely torn him apart, man. Got him. Oh man. Man, this right here speaks enough for itself. I literally sliced him in half diagonally, dude. That is insane. Tell me, if you guys seen that, you don't like this game after seeing that? It's fucking amazing, man. And there is a day-night cycle too, I noticed, as far as the environment goes, so that's pretty interesting. So if you stay in an area long enough, it will switch to day or night. And then as long as you're doing story missions and going to different areas, it will switch from day to night as well. But that's a pretty cool factor. One thing that I definitely don't like is I thought that this game was gonna be fully you know, like you could fully explore in its open map. It kind of is, but at the same time it's not, because when you try to go to different areas, there is a loading screen. So if I was to go from the Bel Air area to the Beverly Hills area, or from the Beverly Hills area to the Monarch Studios area, or such as follows, there's a loading screen. Is this where Sam be in them are? I don't know, man. But I definitely like how there's stuff for the environment. It's really cool to see. As far as the vehicles and stuff goes and getting loot, all this is part of the environment. It's really awesome to see, because you have to be keeping your eyes peeled and look around, you know, because there's easily stuff where you can miss. Literally, like, you can just walk past shit and miss it, but most of the stuff that's in this game requires a key or a fuse box to open stuff, and that just means you have to go look around a lot. Now, as far as the fuse boxes and shit go, I haven't seen them motherfuckers around. But there's most of the time there's keys and stuff for a lot of the lock boxes or doors or anything like that. And getting the keys, you have to kill certain types of zombies that have those keys. So they give you plenty of, you know, exploration options, and unlocking shit. And as far as I think I may have covered this. I don't think so. I'm sorry guys if I do forget some shit. I may repeat it, but the vehicle aspects, searching vehicles, it's a risk, and I like that. You have to take a risk on if you want to search a vehicle, because if you search a vehicle, the car alarm could go off and attract hella zombies near you. Also, fighting near a vehicle, if you hit a vehicle, it can also cause the alarm to go off. So, that's really interesting how that plays out. And also as well as rooms with key cards, especially like in the goat penthouse or whatever. I noticed that in that one room, if you don't have the master's key card, you can't open the door, but you can break the glass that's to that room. If you end up breaking the glass, an alarm will go off and it'll attract a hell of zombies near you, and the items in that room will despawn. And then once you walk away and come back to that area, the glass will be fixed and the items will respawn in there. So you actually have to open the door with the key card to be able to get the items and shit. Definitely one of the biggest things that I think is awesome is that there's so many different zombie types. Like, it doesn't get old and it doesn't get boring. I could literally just walk around and not even do the story. I would just love to just sit here and fuck all these zombies up and kill them all. Because there's just so many different types. There's burning zombies, electric zombies, police armor zombies, crusher zombies, toxic zombies, normal zombies. Even the normal zombies have different clothes on every now and then. So it really just feels new every time. It's not all the same, and I really like that. Another thing that I really like is the flashlight. I It would be okay to me if the flashlight came on when you walked into a dark room automatically, but I like the fact that it doesn't do that. You have to actually click the flashlight yourself. It gives me a really good Last of Us vibe, how that flashlight is. You have to actually click the button to turn the flashlight on, and it makes it more realistic to me, you know what I'm saying? Because you turn your flashlight on when you walk into a dark room to see. So you have to turn your flashlight on. It doesn't come on automatically. This isn't Resident Evil, okay? But, I mean, I wish I could give you guys some more feedback on the Slayers and stuff, because I do know that most of the Slayers have different skills and different things like that, so the play style is different for every Slayer, and that's really awesome. You can beat the whole game and then come back to it and play with a different Slayer and have a whole different playthrough and feel brand new. And that's awesome, because you get a bunch of new skills, and there's new voice lines for every scenario. Like, I seen a video at the Monarch Studios when you have to open that elevator room in that set or whatever. Jacob is the only one that notices that it's a fake elevator, and the rest of them have different voice lines for that scenario. And then even the part when you fight the first boss, the bride, there is a different voice line for when he's talking to the guy on the walkie-talkie. So that's just really awesome to me, how you can go ahead and beat the game with one Slayer, come back and just get a whole fresh start, and it feels brand new. Um, but guys, that's pretty much as far as I can say is everything that I like about the game. Even the voice lines don't even feel cheesy. They're actually funny at times. So that's really good to see. I was afraid that the voice lines were gonna be cheesy as hell, but they can be pretty funny. Um, Now let's get into definitely some of the things that I don't like. Like I said, I don't like the fact that you have to go through a little loading screen to go to the next area. I thought it was going to be a big-ass open world map like that. Even though it is still open world, I just don't like the loading screens. I'm just not really a big fan of that. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm finna... Yo! Look at that, the drop kick, the normal kick, like there's so many different combat options here, guys, it's insane. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about when I say the loading screens and stuff. I mean, they're not too long, they're not like big ass long loading screens, but just the fact that you have to have a loading screen kind of sucks. I mean, maybe the game or the map is too big to be that much open world, and they had to have loading screens. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying, me personally, I wish it would have been fully open world. Like, you didn't have to have a loading screen. but it's okay. Um, there are several things that I did notice that tend to mess up in the game. Canisters and random items. And sometimes the zombies too, but I found that the zombies glitching out or bugging out is very rare. I do see it happen in the game with random items and canisters. For some reason, whatever, if you push an item or an object over in the wrong way or a certain way, the item will actually like glitch out and like start shaking all over the place. Like I literally have a clip on here. I don't know if I can edit in. I'm working on my editing skills, guys, but I literally have a clip where I knocked a zombie into a table and there was like a dinner tray on the table. The dinner tray fell underneath the zombie's leg and was glitching out, and it was like fucking shaking all over the place. Like the 2 pixels were like trying not to cross against each other, but it was like looking funny as hell. And then I have another clip when I was walking into the Halperin Hotel. When I walked into a room with a shelf on it, it had 2 water canisters at the bottom of the shelf. Legit, I did not pick up the water canisters at all. They just started fucking glitching and bugging out, and they were shaking up and down like on the shelf, and it looked funny as hell. And then I killed another zombie, and the zombie's legs were bugged out, and they were like fucking shaking around and shit, and it was looking hella funny. I mean, other than that, guys, like, there's not really too many problems that I've noticed with the game. Like, the items and canisters and zombies bug out sometimes, but it's okay, you know? The combat and the environment and the voice line, everything else that's good makes up for those problems. So it's really not a big issue to me. I mean, obviously you'll have people that criticize it way worse, but it doesn't bother me that much. And one thing that I don't understand, I don't know if it was intentionally set up this way, but some canisters, when you go to pick them up, they will literally spew out even if you drop them standing upright and they're not knocked over, and I don't understand why. And then sometimes you can place them standing upright and they won't spew out. I don't understand that. I've noticed it really a lot with the gas cans. The gas cans seem to still leak out even though you drop them standing upright and they're not knocked over, but the water canisters, if they are standing upright, and they won't spew out. I can't understand that, guys. I don't know what that is. Maybe that was intentionally done. Maybe that's a bug or something that they never got around to fixing, you know, but it's really not a big deal. It's not like it's getting in the way or anything like that. It's not affecting the gameplay or anything like that. So it's just small little things that I did notice in the game. But I mean, other than that, guys, the game is I would give it a solid 9 out of 10 rating. I mean, I would give it a 10 out of 10, but with the small little things that I noticed here and there, like the glitching out with certain items and stuff like that, it's not a full 10 out of 10, but the combat's awesome, guys. There's a physicality here. You know, you can literally see where you hit on the zombie. If you burn them, you can see burn marks. If you shock them, you see shock marks. I mean, look at this. Shit is absolutely insane, man. It's... I don't even know, man. Look at this. Let me just... Hold on, let me just... Oof! Oof! Look at this. Man. Oh my god, I broke homie's jaw from hitting him in the face. Like, I love that shit so much, man. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10 rating, guys. I mean, I bought the $110 version of this game, the Hell A edition, and at first I thought it was not that great, but after playing it for a while and leveling up and getting more weapons and putting more mods into it, you just become absolutely overpowered as fuck, and it's awesome. So that's all I have to say about this game, guys. It's fucking awesome. It's worth your money. And for those that were heavily criticizing this game, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This shit is fun. I could literally sit here and play this game for hours and hours without even doing story quests. I would love to just walk around and just fucking kill every zombie in here. Because that's how fucking brutal and how fun this shit is. And I haven't even gotten to the part in the game where I get guns. I've only got this shit. You know, I don't even have guns yet, and I'm excited as fuck to get some guns and shoot these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, guys, on the video. If you have any other thoughts on Dead Island 2, if you got anything else you want to add to the video, any other problems that you've noticed in the game, any other bugs, or if there's any other good things you want to add into this, you know, comment down below. And feel free to like the video. If you want to see any more content on Dead Island 2, let me know. Subscribe if you're new and hit the bell, guys. That's all I got. I'm out of here, guys.